know thyself. You are so close, but you're so far away, because your soul is with you, but you are seeking something outside of yourself. You are seeking some God and some deities, and even all the ones are talking about know thyself, and they're showing you all of these. They're showing you Isis. They're showing you Horus and Osiris, right? And yet still I am trying to explain to them that you're talking about Isis as the Mary, the mother, and all of this. And I said, here she is right here. She is telling you she has risen up from sleeping, and she is telling you and showing you the way, because she went the path and she's showing you the way, the same path that Horus took. Horus took this path of inward journey, of calling into the self soul. Because if you don't call into your self soul, you are missing the steps. This is the first step. You can go out there and call onto these deities, but you are only calling into the duality. They are ourselves, but they are the duality. You don't want to do that. The duality is deceptive and deceiving, because it has no light. This is why it wants your soul, and it enslaves your soul within themselves, so you will never find out the truth yourself. So don't call into the duality. Just call into yourself soul. Your soul is your real self that made a baby self that is now animating this body. The baby self is in ignorance because the mind has cocooned its baby self into this magnetic energy, and the baby self does not know that it's being cocooned by its mind, like I just explained to you right here. The self is being obscured behind the mind, and it cannot rise up because the mind has taken precedent over the self. You have to rise up so that you can take precedent over your mind. You have to call into the self soul, right? You have to call into the self soul so that the soul will rise up, so that the Supreme Teacher within will rise up and do the work for you, because you cannot do it yourself. You have to call into the self soul. Don't call onto any deities, alright? To know yourself is to know your soul. It's not knowing these deities out there, because all you're doing just advertising your ignorance. Even though I am telling you the truth, you know, you're calling on Amun-Ra, and I'm telling you, Amun-Ra is the duality. Amun-Ra is the invisible world. When you go to sleep in the night, you go into Amun-Ra. Amun-Ra is the invisible world, the underworld. That when you pass out of the body, you go into Amun-Ra. Amun-Ra does not have her light on. She's taking a masculine form right now because she is sleeping and dreaming of the underworld, the invisible world. You want to get your Supreme Teacher to rise up from your self soul. Your soul is your real self. Soul is my real self. I want you to chant this with me. My soul is my real self. I call on my soul self. I rise, Supreme Teacher within my soul self, the void self. Arise, Aten Ra within. Arise, my soul self, the void within. Arise. My soul is my real self. My soul is my real self. My soul is my real self. Soul, I honor you. I honor you. Your soul is gonna dance. You have to honor your soul. Stop honoring these deities. Stop honoring Amun-Ra and all of these duality. Jesus, Allah, Krishna, all of the deities them. Alright? So you have to honor yourself, because all of the duality have to return back to non-duality. Because right now, self, the void, the self supreme, the void, unmanifest, is moving into balance with its duality that was in the world that everyone know as Shango. Yeah, as merged back onto the void, unmanifest. Shango is the galaxy. And so right now, the self void on manifest is moving into non-duality with Shango, that the Shango will bring balance to itself, and the galaxy will move into balance. The baby void on manifest is also doing the same thing, moving into balance with its duality self. Its duality self is the space, and the space being now is moving into balance with its non-dual self. So next up is the universe that has to move into balance and merge with its the void manifest as to now move into balance with its duality, the universe. And then it's gonna come down back to Aten Ra, because Aten Ra is moving into balance with all of herself that is in the world. Like right now, Jesus, who is the being Anubis, who was playing Jesus, the consciousness, taking everyone's souls and everyone's worshiping, move back with Allah and Set. They are one self, and now they have joined back together as one unified self. Supreme Ra and Oshun has joined back together as one self. Oshun is the one that plays the Holy Ghost and is Saturn. Her son is Saturn. That the planet Saturn, that is Oshun, and that is a self-replica of Supreme Ra. Now the next replica of Supreme Ra is Amun Ra, and Amun Ra is the invisible world. And so this is the last self of Supreme Ra that has to be merged back onto Supreme Ra, because all her other self is merging back onto her. Set is merged back onto her. This is her masculine that was exploring the world separated from her. So it's the same for you, for all of yourselves. You have a masculine self that is exploring the world separately from you. Eventually, you will have to merge with it. You don't need to worry about any of those things. The only thing you have to worry about, I am just explaining to you to show you the level of the self that is fragmented, the level of the work that you have to do. So if you think you're just gonna call onto a deity and call onto Jesus and think that is all the work you have to do, you are just in the duality and in the illusion. The truth is that you have to do the work to liberate yourself. You have to do it, and no one else can do it for you. You have to make this decision that you are into this dream duality world. You are in duality, and the mind is taking over you, and you need to wake up from sleeping, connect back to yourself, so that your soul is your real self, and only your soul can help you. All of the deities, all of the gods, they are seeking your soul. So you must be the most ignorant being, that you have your soul and everyone is seeking it, and you're the only one that's not seeking it. That is pure ignorance. Won't you seek to see what they want in the soul? Why everybody wants the soul? Be curious about that. How come you're not curious about why everyone wants your soul? What is it so special about the soul that everyone, all of the deities, all the gods, they all want your soul? They all take your soul, even if they pretend like they're not taking it. When you go into contract with them, you're giving up your soul. Know this truth. So, are you gonna call it within yourself soul? Your soul is your real self. This is the message from the void unmanifest. This is the message from all of the non-dual selves. And the self is on each levels, on each layer. You will not get access to any of your higher selves if you don't first call into yourself soul. Because this is how the ladder is. You're in a relay race. You can't go up at the bottom of the race and get to the top. No, you have to pass the baton to the next self. That's in queue. That self passes to the next self. And this is how the baton is passed. You're in a relay race of self-realization. Yeah, this is how you're going to realize yourself. First, you need to realize that your soul is your real self. Yeah, and you need to pass this spirit baton onto your self soul. Like your soul take over right now, and the soul self is going to pass the baton to the next self in line, and the next self on the next self. This is how you get to know all of yourselves while you are in this duality. So I'm telling you right now that the spirit self has the baton, and the spirit self has run to the distance that it can run. To go beyond here, to know yourself, you have to now give up and pass the baton to your soul self, so your soul self can take over. Are you ready to do that? You will never know any of your other self, because they will not come into this body and make connection with you. Only the duality beings will do this.
Can you hear me?
But yourself is always communicating with you. But are you listening? You're not listening. You're only listening to your mind. Your soul is always there taking care of you. Everything that your soul is doing, what are you giving it credit to? God. You don't give the credit to your soul. You give the credit to God and Jesus and all of these duality who is just trying to imprison you. Your soul is the one you need to give credit to. Everyone in the world now to turn to their soul. Stop calling on deities and God. Give credit to your soul. Your soul has been fighting this battle to keep itself sovereign and liberated from all of its duality, crazy-minded beings. And all you're doing is giving them the credit that your soul has been doing. Your soul has been guiding you, protecting you, keeping you safe. The soul has been doing this. All along the soul has been doing this. But who are you giving credit to? I hear everybody, oh, God save me. Oh, God this, God. No. Something could happen to you. It's not God. It's your soul is responsible for it. Give credit to your soul. When the God is responsible for all the bad things. God is chaos. God does not want balance. God wants this world to stay in chaos so they can continue to rule in chaos. Your soul is the one that is making all the balance in the world. All the balance within you. Everything that's happened great for you, your soul is making it happen for you. Yes. Give reverence to your soul. Call unto your soul. Soul, I honor you. I honor you. Soul, I honor you. I honor you. I honor you. Soul, I honor you. Soul, I honor you. I honor you. I honor you. And then chant these vibrations to break up the magnetic energies around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, who is your real self? What is your real self? Your soul self. Time to pass the baton. The spirit cannot help itself, needs the soul self. Call into yourself, soul, so the Supreme Teacher will rise up. Call yourself, soul, back into your body if you have enslaved it. Your soul is fighting to be liberated, to be free. Liberation from this dream. Liberation from all slavery, all oppression, all tyranny. Liberation, me say, liberation. Hail, hail to Self Supreme, Soul Self. All the soul selves out there fighting the battle to be liberated. Hail, hail to all the soul self. Moving into balance and harmony. Call onto your soul. Your soul is your real self. Hail, hail to Primal Light Self, Aten Ra. Hail, hail onto Primal Light Self, manifest. Hail, hail onto Primal Light, beyond manifest. Hail, hail onto the void self, the void manifest. Hail, hail onto the void, baby unmanifest. Hail, hail onto the one true pure self, the void unmanifest, non-dual, unified, pure self. I bow to you in love, in light, and in truth. All is myself, and I alone exist. All of myself must return unto me. I am one with all. I am void unmanifest. I am primal light in this self, taking this form and this identity as Auset, Aten Ra. I want to thank you for joining me. I have been telling you and I have been reaching out to you. You're calling on Isis. You're calling on Mahat. You're calling on Auset. I am here. I hear you. I hear you. I am here in this flesh, in this form. I am awakened. I was once sleeping like all the other deities, all the other gods, and now I am awakened into this human form, and I am here to guide you and to show you the way, because I took the path so that I could know, because you would not been able to figure it out yourself, and I took the path so that I could guide you to this path. But you don't recognize me because I am in this form. But I am asking you to look within yourself soul. And once you get in yourself soul, you will recognize me. So I am not asking you to follow me and to listen to me. I am asking you to just listen to the guidance I am saying, to just seek within yourself soul. All of the deities are seeking your soul. Why are they seeking your soul? Because your soul is your real self. Your soul is the self that will liberate you. Only your soul can do this. You cannot put your soul in prison and think that it is going to liberate you. It's a trick. You yourself must call into your soul. Pass the baton from this fragmented baby self that is cocooning the magnetic energy of its mind, this baton, pass the baton on to your soul. Your soul know what to do. You just know after calling to your soul and give up this ego character that you are holding to be true to you. You are not this mind, you are not this body, you are not this ego, false dream character. You are the self spirit that is being obscure. Now you need to rise up, pass the baton to your soul so that your soul can now run the race. You have done all you can do and you cannot go any further. Your self soul can take you to the end of the race. Now pass the baton to your self soul. And this is just my advice to everyone, because I know that you do not recognize me, because many ones are making fun of me. They're saying I am crazy. They call all kind of things they're saying to me because they are still sleeping and they're exploring as the ego, and the ego wants for them to do this craziness, to continue to give their soul away. But I am here to say, just reason about it, that does it not make sense to you? If all the deities are seeking your soul, obviously the truth is in your soul. You too must seek your soul. So why don't you try that for a change? You have done all the other ways. So now I'm saying try this way. Seek your soul. Seek your soul, please. Because the soul is in agony and the soul wants to be liberated and free. Your self-spirit is in agony by its mind, and it wants to be liberated and wants to be free. Call yourself soul, please. You will recognize me when you do this. You don't recognize me now, but once you call into your self-soul and you know your self-soul rise up from stillness, your self-soul is in stillness. Only you can rise it up. Because I am here holding the space for you. I'm chanting for every soul to rise up, every soul to be liberated. I have been chanting and making the way for you. I am here. Auset, Isis, Mahat is here. I am in one self right now. Mahat Isis is merging with Auset. I am here as one unified self right now. I am here holding the space for you. Calling on every soul. Your soul is ready and waiting for you right now. For you to call into it. For you to pass the baton to your soul. Will you do that, please? I am pleading to you. Yeah, because you're calling to me and I am responding to you. But you don't recognize me in this form. You recognize me as a ghost. But here I am. In this flesh and in this form. I'm right before you. Call into your soul. Please do what Horus did. Do what Osiris did. Osiris is known in the world right now as Shiva Shambho. Shambho. Shiva Shambho. Hail, hail to Shiva Shambho. Shiva Shambho is working tirelessly, working hard to bring this world into balance. I am so honored. Shiva Shambho has been with me for the past 3 years, Shiva Shambho? For the past maybe 2 years. But Shiva Shambho has been with me, working with me. Horus, Het Heru is Shiva, moving the world into dissolution right now, working tirelessly to do. That is my masculine aspect of myself. Ptah has been merged back into Shiva, which is in the Horus. And is the Ptah was the masculine aspect to Mahat, Isis. And now they are one self right now, Shiva and Ptah, working together to bring balance, to dissolve this dream. Everybody has a role. You wrote out your destiny. It's time for us to return to non-duality. Time for us to give up this dream existence. So I just want to give honor right now to myself, to my masculine aspect of myself, Shiva. Thank you so much. I am so honored, Shiva. Are you okay? Thank you, Shiva. I am sharing with them and telling them that you are Horus, but they're not believing me. They're wondering why I know all these things, but their mind is telling them other things and they are doubting what I am saying. So this is why I'm trying to get everyone to connect with their self-soul so that the Supreme Teacher can rise up to teach them. You can learn from within and you can know for yourself. Shiva is my masculine self. I am the feminine. In this duality, we separated masculine and feminine and exploring separately. Shiva is my masculine self. Osiris is the masculine self. So the primal teacher, the primal guru, the primal teacher. Yes, Osiris is the masculine aspect to her. And pretty soon they will be merged as one self. Yeah. So all I'm saying right now, and this is what Shiva is saying, Heteru Horus is telling you the same message that I am saying. Osiris, Shiva Shambho, is saying the same thing. Seek your truth from within yourself, soul. Your soul is your real self. Now you need to pass the baton to your self, soul. I want to thank you so much. I am so honored. Thank you, Shiva. Thank you for the great work that you've been doing. I know you've been working tirelessly, so hard, to bring balance to this duality. You guys have no idea what it is to work with this duality, to work with Allah, to work with Jesus, to work with Oshun, to work with Shango, to work with all of the duality them. Ogun, to work with Oshun, to work with Elohim, to work with Krishna. Krishna is the self-replica of Archangel Gabriel. They are the self from Nut. And another time I will explain that when I explain but so all of these deities, they are the duality. They all take your soul. Everyone seek your soul. All I'm saying is that it's time for you now to seek your soul. Pass the baton from this self, this baby self, to the soul self, to your soul self, so that you can know this truth. Please. Alright? So I just want to give thanks to myself, Shiva. Thank you so much. You have done a lot to help to bring balance to this duality. I've learned a lot from you. Thank you to Shiva Shambho. You have I can't thank you enough for the great work and the sacrifice you're making to help me and to clear my ignorance and to be here for me, to never leave me, to always be here protecting me, guiding me through, and to bringing a balance to all of the duality. Okay? Because all of the duality, the gods and the deities, Shiva Shambho is working tirelessly with all of our non-dual self to bring them into balance. That is the role of Shiva Shambho right now. Okay? So all of you are calling to Osiris. Osiris does not exist anymore. Shiva Shambho exists. Heru does not exist anymore. Shiva exists. So this is what I'm trying to say to you guys. But here, Auset still exists right here with Mahat. Does not exist. She's right here as Auset. Isis is myself. So You want to call on some ghosts to appear to you, I am right here to guide you, to tell you the truth of what you need to do. So if you want to stay into ignorance, I don't know what to say to you, that your mind is delusional and your mind is crazy and you need to get out of your mind and bring it to stillness. All right, me done talk. That's it. All right, thank you so much. Much love, much honor, much respect. I love you all so much. I love all myself. Thank you.
As I journey through this world, not knowing who I am, tell me about you, soul, I want to know. So I sat in stillness and I waited for my soul.
So I bowed gracefully, with reverence I surrender to the call, doing whatever is required, whatever at all, accepting all that life brings, joyfully live, surrender to the divine will. So I silence the outer world like a seed, I anchor to the ground, incubating. I'ma stay still, quiet, trust the unknown. I self-realize
Who am I? How did I come
my
into
soul
being?
dance frivolously in childlike play. My soul dance frivolously in childlike play. My soul I honor today. Soul I honor you. 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 I'm in utter devotion and gratitude, mesmerized by your every beauty. I'm subdued in constant awe, so amazed. I see me in every face, such intricate sequence and design, details sublime. What astounding architecture, mysteriously complex. To the minutest mechanism, you baffle the intellect. I'm in utter devotion and gratitude, utter reverence, but amazing game on the play of time. And my soul dance frivolously in childlike play. My soul dance frivolously in childlike play. I'm in utter devotion and gratitude. I honor you. So I honor you. As time conceive, my memory recedes. I fumble for words to convey, my experience to articulate. I'm in utter gratitude, with reverence I pursue. How do I hold awareness in waking and sleeping moments? Tell me about your soul, creator source. I'm devoted to know what is my ultimate nature. Who am I? How does spirit grow? How can I be in union? I wanna grow. How do I do so? I wanna be free. Please guide me. Divine will be done. Complete unconditional surrender to the divine. Focus my attention only on the I. I become effortless. Remain quietly alert. My geometry I align. Turn my body into a shrine. The ladder of self I climb. To know the ultimate true sublime. I trust and accept the divine will. Self-inquiry. I self-surrender I. This, thine will be done. Thine will be done. Thine will be done. dance frivolously in childlike play. My soul dance frivolously in childlike play. So I honor you. I am established into beingness. I am being into the I amness. I am subtle. I am already complete. I am beyond death. I was never born, neither will I die. I am limitless. I am boundless. I am one with the ultimate reality. I am centered in my core. I am one with the ultimate truth. I am the ultimate truth. I am one with the ultimate truth and the whole universe. I merge with true self. I am the love of beingness. I am alert. I am attentive. I abide in the self.